Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday night. I'm Roy, Horizon Picks, your host. It is the 27th of July. Welcome to Toys and Comics with myself, Horizon Picks, and my man, Collecting Chaos. Gotta go this way. How are you, sir? Good to see you. What's going on? We're back Tuesday night. It's all good. Absolutely.
How is everybody?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's like
Tuesday, Toy Talk.
Tuesday Toy Talk.
Yes.
And,
It's kind of like Free Form Friday. It just kind of rolls off the Tuesday Toy Talk.
Tuesday Toy Talk over here, Horizon Picks. Yeah, we just last week was crazy. Well, 2 weeks ago, right? Was crazy, and then last week was a little bit less crazy, but we're still.
I see my neighbor Nether is in the chat. That's cool.
I see.
How you doing, Nether?
What's up, Nether? Yeah, I see here. Card Shop, of course, 1 hour ahead of time. What's up, man? Good to see you there.
It takes him 3 days to get something I could drive to him in 30 minutes.
Right. It's convenience backwards, but that's great. What's going on, Darth? Good to see you, man. Yeah, and of course, what's up, Kyle Elliott? So yeah, a bunch of you guys sent out your pack.
William's here. William Albright's here.
Yeah.
I've shipped everything that's been paid for, with the exception of some stuff that I have for diecast, because I still haven't found a box that will fit it.
Yeah, I definitely trying to, especially like with you, Chaos, when I have the combination of comics and toys, I'm like, oh,
just split them up. Just split them up.
I'll split them up. It's fine. It's totally fine. What's going on? Some other folks rolling on. James Willie, what's up, man? Hello over there in Canada.
Dark County Picker. That's a new name. I don't know.
Hello. Yes, Dark County Picker. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. And there he is. What's going on?
Cam the man.
The man. Cam. That's right. So, yeah,
missed you on Friday night, Cam.
Yeah, Cam, man.
You had some good stuff, and you weren't there to grab it.
That was another crazy Friday. Some fun, some interesting lots. Interesting get-ups from the panel members. Had some fun there. But yeah, we're just doing an open talk tonight, guys. Haven't done this in a couple weeks now. So we're talking about auctions with Chaos and I, just like auctions. We're doing it. What do we like? What do we dislike? What are the things I think that's something that,
I dislike people that don't pay.
Okay.
You send them an invoice and they don't pay, and you send them a reminder and they still don't pay. I don't like those people.
We don't like those.
Yeah.
Well, you know what those are called, Chaos.
Wimpy.
That's right. That's why you got to bust this out. I can never get rid of it. It's a constant. This guy always comes back to haunt us,
You're like this guy, huh?
Oh,
we all have our toys.
Wait, here we go. He's like, yeah, it's a wimpy. Don't be a wimpy, folks. With auctions, I think that might be one of the biggest auction peeves, right? And that seems to just be that hot button topic of, not people not getting their funds, not paying, And again, I guess that we could say let's speak to that for a minute. Like, what do you think's reasonable? That's where I'm like, we have our Friday auction. I say it in the rules. Like, we want to be paid by the weekend. Is that aggressive? Is that
once I send out an invoice, I'd like to have the payment within 24 hours. But as long as I get it within 4 days, I'm happy.
Okay.
On the fourth day, I'm going to send out the invoice again. a second request. You don't get a third strike. After the second request, if 3 or 4 days goes by and I still don't have the money, I'm going to put that item back up for auction. They have lost. And if they try to send me the money after that, well, that's too bad. I will send them the money back, less whatever PayPal fees takes, because I'm not playing that game.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I've had, dealing with.
I will give the courtesy of sending them an email stating that they have forfeited the auction because of non-payment.
All right, we're gonna get our final, not final, but our third of the trio on the bill. Here he is, Mr. Patrick Murphy. How are you, sir? Good to see you.
Yes, hello.
Hello.
That means we can't be the dynamic duo because
hey, look at that.
Well, I mean, I can leave. I don't want to break up the dynamic duo.
Yes, but it's always three is always better.
Look at here we go, Chaos. There we go.
Didn't you see the schema comment? 2 is not enough.
No, something's wrong. Wait, no. Oh, look. So much better. There we go.
Yes.
No,
that's more appropriate.
So we're just saying, Patrick, you're obviously listening. Like, what's your take? Or like auctions on Friday. What's your expectation?
Well, I think my expectation in anything, whether it be auctions, whether it be relationships, business, or personal, or what have you, communication is the big key thing. No matter what you're doing in life, I mean, look, communicate, people. It's not that hard to send an email. Okay.
If I have sent you an invoice and you don't have the money right then, send me an email and tell me. I might hold the item for you.
Okay. To that point, I will definitely say, how do I want to phrase this? And I don't want to be mean or display anything, but me personally, I will not buy something that I cannot afford.
Right.
Bottom line. I don't like debt. I never have. I never will. But that's going down a different rabbit hole than what we're trying to do here. Bottom line, if I don't have the funds, minus, like say a house, a car, a Lamborghini, because
Notice
you separated car from Lamborghini.
Well, I mean, the Tuesday Lamborghini is on the fridge.
There's a car, the Lambo.
You're right. I'll buy a car. I won't buy a Lambo.
Right.
Has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with being able to afford it or not. I just don't like the idea of a vehicle that you have to stick your head out the door in order to back up.
Right, you got to be to back it out. You're like half out of the car. You're like,
I wonder how many people are out there in YouTube land right now scratching their head like, wow,
what?
They got Lambo money? Maybe I'm missing out on something. No, but I mean, in seriousness, guys, communication is a big thing. And if you don't have the funds, bottom line, don't buy. Yeah, I'm not. If I don't got the money for the hamburger today, I'm not going to get a hamburger. I'll wait till Tuesday when I get paid, and then I'll get a hamburger.
Yeah. In the meantime, he'll have a jam sandwich.
Yeah.
Take 2 pieces of bread and jam them together.
My grandmother. We grew up poor. I mean, we did butter, bread, and sugar, man. I get it. So
hey, heat it up, make a little toast. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad, but add a little cinnamon.
Hey.
You're good. You're golden.
That's why it was even made me think of Chaos's PSA with the letter in the mail, and you're like, if you get this, and you were almost like, you shouldn't be buying comics. It was kind of like, but I'm with you. It's this kind of like, probably not, but. We certainly want folks to bid and buy, but it's also like, Now,
I want to clarify something. Just because I have turned down the opportunity to buy Action Comics #1s on several occasions and had the money to buy it, doesn't mean I have the money to buy a Lamborghini. Back when I had the money to do that, Action Comics was less than $100,000, and the first time it was less than 10,000. So there you go. I don't have Lamborghini money.
Yeah, there were less zeros then.
Maybe if I sold some of this stuff, I could.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. So there's this. So there's payment, and then there's even just like, because Patrick was saying we're going to just do a 1 hour show. Obviously, he's got an awesome giveaway to do, but we're like auctions, talk about that, and we're just like,
okay.
What do we like?
The giveaway is not tonight.
What's that?
The reveal of what I'm giving away is tonight. The giveaway is next week because it's the first show in July.
Oh, okay. Okay.
August.
The first, or in August. The first.
Oh, okay.
The first show of each. The first show of yours. The first show of mine. I give away a toy on yours. I give away a comic on mine.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to show what the toy is tonight.
Nice.
And Thursday, I'm going to show you what the comic is.
Cool.
So.
Cool. Yeah, I think so. Just like Patrick, like we were just thinking, like what are the things that we really like about auctions, and some of the things that we don't, and the stuff that we've been talking about it a lot amongst ourselves, and even with some of the other groups, of just like knowing your product, trying to sell quality stuff, and unique items, right? I think that's really in a collector's sell.
I've got two different fences on that. As a buyer, and I do buy a lot of auction stuff.
Right.
I like the excitement. Am I going to get it? Am I not going to get it? Is it going to go over my ceiling number? Because I do on most of the auctions, I have a ceiling number that I won't go above. And I never know really if I'm going to get it. Well, there are things that I know I'm going to get because I'm not going to stop. Obviously, I'm going to bid until I win.
Till you get it.
Yeah, and there are people that have learned to recognize the details on that one. When I put out that first bid and it's like 3 or 4 times what everybody else is bidding, they go,
sure.
Yeah, we don't have a chance.
Absolutely. What's up, Ella? Good to see you.
And even then, people bid against me once in a while until they get ratted out. So, yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
I did. I do sometimes. It just depends what it is.
I think you actually won something.
Oh, a couple times. Less than you, of course, but.
Gentlemen, I have to stop the chat for just a moment, or interject for just a moment, because
all right.
Whenever Ms. Ella comes into the chat, she requires a "Why hello, Ella" from Patrick Murphy. So this is me saying hi to you. You may now continue.
Well, since you have the floor, you might as well say hello to Pearl and hello to Save Here First, and all of the other people that have come into the chat.
Well, since we stopped, go. There, you have the floor. No, it's all. We'll go back. No, it's all good.
Patrick.
Whoa!
Now, on the other side of the fence, as a seller, I like to, of course, I want to see my stuff go for a nice high price. But the important thing is that it goes, that it sells. And it's not so much how much it goes for as to the fact that it's going to be leaving my house. I've got way too much stuff.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's with the auctions too. I think as a seller, it's just kind of, there's certainly where I'm like, I have this. And then there's like, well, I have this.
James, Amputee Adventures. James, if we say hello to James, half the chat's going to light up and say, oh, thank you.
Hi, James. Good to see you, brother. Hola.
Hola, James. Hola. See,
Hola.
My contract with Miss Ella requires me to do that, so I'm contractually obligated at this point in the game.
He's like, I feel Jim. But yeah, I think as a seller too, you kind of have this, stuff where I'm like, I want to sell it and it's got to go, and then there's stuff where I'm like, oh, I'm really psyched to see what happens with this, So it's that's some of the excitement as a seller.
And there's a certain deflation there too. You look at this this is so awesome. This is going to go, people are going to go crazy over this. And all you do is hear crickets. There's nobody bids on it at all.
Yeah, no, I've done that myself. Like, I'm thinking I'm bringing fire, like so much fire that like there's, and then it's like, oh, why, yes, hello. Is there anybody out there? Just nod if you can hear me.
Right, and it's tough too, because sometimes I'm like, this is going to be great, okay, and then I'm going to add. Oh wait, no ad, no bid, no nothing, and you're just like, next. And it's that moment. But then sometimes there's stuff that I have no idea. I mean, I have an idea, but then people really go for it. I'm like, well, wow, okay, that does happen. It does happen.
Yeah, I knew wrestling figures had an audience. I thought maybe I could sell them, get a decent price, but I didn't dream of what I was actually going to get for them.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, what this needs? No, we got to put up that don't panic. We're a yes. You gotta right here. You gotta look at the don't panic, James. We are a drama-free zone here.
We have our drama, but drama is a very personal thing, and we like to keep it amongst ourselves. And I'm sorry, but we're not going to share.
Well, we harness our drama. Nah, it's funny. I mean, but it's that all goes into it too. I mean, obviously we've talked about, there's obviously different auctions, this idea of different slots and people and like wanting to kind of like reserve, and it's obvious there's just so much going on this platform every hour. I mean, right as we are speaking right now, there's probably, a half a dozen auctions I mean, of people that we know. You know what I mean? Just the people we know, not even the people we don't know. So parity is great, in my opinion. It's like parity, choice. You like something, you watch it. You don't, you could change the channel. That's great, and just trying to put out content that I think is informative, truthful, compelling, honest. That's like, it's like the Justice League, right, Patrick?
Well, and I mean, if you're doing this on your desktop, much like the old picture-in-picture, you can have several different auctions or shows open at the same time, and depending upon your level of input capability, you can be listening to multiple streams at the same time. I myself, I'm accustomed to that because of things that I do. I don't know where I was going with this, but it sure sounded like I knew what I was talking about.
Great opener.
You had me on the edge of my seat.
Way to open.
But you see,
now I'm waiting for the punchline.
That right there is the reason why I love doing what I'm doing. I like to make people laugh. I like to engage the audience. And for me, that's why I'm on this platform. It's something fun. I was asked to come aboard. I was a little nervous. Horizon can speak to that, and I'm like, nobody's gonna like me. Why would somebody want to watch me? And because I'm used to. This is what I'm used to, baby.
All right, come on, all three of. Oh, I was gonna say we could all just. Well, he could be a talking don't panic, which is the best. If we all. What if? All right, chat. How about this? How does this work?
Yeah, we know what we're doing. We're not.
Imagine
panicking.
if it was just this. Like hey.
That's like the radio days. Oh,
right. Yeah. I mean, and that's where. But the interaction. And some of the stuff of, whether it's like I always say, somebody in the chat requesting something, we find it, we grab it, we sell it to them within the same show, or this guy throwing on a costume in between his rounds as a joke, which was great, or he's doing the like Ric Flair woo. Like I watched that again, Chaos, and that was a
Nobody expected that.
That was
No,
epic.
it got me.
Yeah, I watched that again, and I remember because my cat, every time you do it, Bridges is like, "What just happened?" Like, so yeah, but like on the fly, live, real time, it's great, and I think that people that can catch that.
I learned that from you, by the way. The changing in between takes.
Of course, yeah, man.
I learned it by watching you. Okay, Dad.
Yeah, you got to watch that one too. You never know when you're on or off. On or off camera.
Yes,
Right?
and now, I mean, I come from a little bit of a background who is used to hot mics, and I understand what that's like. Not to say that yours truly hasn't made a few mistakes in his day, but I treat the camera just like a mic. I mean, I'll be honest with you, like the other day, and this may be TMI, but that's, Patrick Murphy doesn't care. I walked into my office just right out of the shower. So you can imagine what I was wearing, a bunch of nothing, right? But before I actually got in the studio, I kind of peeked over and looked and made sure that my camera lens was closed. Yeah, I knew that I hadn't connected to StreamYard all day, but just on the off chance that something happened,
I don't just close it. I put the cover over it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Every show, I have to change the tape, but I have this on there all time.
Right.
And it's like, again, it's just that I know I wasn't on all day. I know I've restarted my computer, but there is that off chance that maybe I forgot. Maybe I had a moment, and let's face it, I do.
And you never know what Microsoft is going to do anyway.
Hey, baby.
They might have something in the window that just turns your camera on without you knowing.
So this is why, guys.
Uno momento, I am being requested.
Okay, no worries. This is why I love Pearl Nini. All right, Pearl Nini, man, she's opinion. I love it. Burning a lot of channels lately. Bored with YouTube. Loves live talk, but then here, getting ridiculous. But she loves seeing you guys. That's the way we had our avatars. And then she says, can't stand listening to people's woes and sadness. I get you. I think it's a fine line, right? I think she said something about being repetitive too. And I think
we're very repetitive at the end of the show. We
are. We do have a format. We do have hopefully, are we repetitive, Pearl Nini? I'd like to know.
Just those last 5 seconds or so.
Yeah. Ooh, that wash hands part.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's required. I can't get out of that.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, came in to say hi. Can't stay because my brother's wife's sister, 14-year-old, is having an anxiety attack. We're taking her to the doctor. I'm getting tired of that. Yeah, I mean, if people want to stop by and say hello, I think that's totally cool. I mean, I'm cool with that. But I get it as a watcher. It's just if that person's constantly, kind of doing that, But yeah, it's I don't know.
There's things I like, things I don't like, and I like to do the things I like.
That's great. He will stand up. That's mostly true. I'm learning to kind of present as I'm sitting. That's I think with the comics, I do kind of get that angle right, though. I'm learning to kind of get that.
That's tough.
It's hard with the glare.
Especially if you have a Mylar. Oh man, trying to get the Mylar, trying to get a Mylar that's not glaring is nearly impossible. You just have to hit it just right. And even there, if I do it that way, I get the lights from the keyboard. Do it there, and I get and you just got to. It's that angle right there.
You want to show the condition somehow too, so I like diecast, like little rolling spine thing that he does.
Yeah.
What's going on, Jason? Good to see you, man. What's going on? So, it's auctions are fun. I think on a serious taking pictures of the items and check. Yeah, we have, James, the last couple auctions, we put together a preview video and we've been sharing that.
I want to add stuff into that preview video, but I'm so busy all the time. I have a full-time job. I'm making videos. I'm doing this. I really don't have time to sit down and just take pictures of stuff that I don't know that I'm even going to sell.
Right. Yeah. Like that. Maybe we'll go back. Yeah. I mean, I basically go through and it's actually pretty cool. That's worked a couple times. I think last week somebody saw the Peter Parker and requested it, and then it sold. So did have a couple people see the video.
9.8 holder.
That's
Kyle
right.
Elliott's comment.
The Mylar sleeve adds to the. Yeah, it's still looking really
I
nice.
love the way it makes the book look. And that's one of the reasons why I'm putting my collection in Mylar. I love the way it makes my book look. And I never have to change them, ever. Not during my lifetime.
Totally archival, right?
Yes, completely, 100%. Yeah. If it's my point of view with Mylar is if it's good enough for the Smithsonian, it's good enough for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
No, you are an important part of our audience, Colini. If you don't show up, we miss you.
Yeah, Parolini, we see you all the time. We love having you support us. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Try to get that.
It's just like the comic that I'm going to show on Thursday night for giveaway the next week. I will have a nice slow spine slide for you. Of course, that's going to be after I remove the spine ticks it has.
I did actually find a pan dolly that I could probably do it. So I may be able to set that up, or maybe I can just.
I just do it with my hand.
This one I could probably, because it has the attachment, I might be able to have it literally be perfect, like. But I'd have to figure that out. Everything all right, bud? You good?
I am. Well, Mama called me away because there was a critter that needed to be removed.
Ow.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like,
how many legs did it have?
A bunch.
One of those.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing, like, this may be my whatever side, but look, I don't want to kill it. I just don't want you in my house.
Yeah.
I've got enough freeloaders around here, i.e. the cat.
Yeah, when I had that rattlesnake in the other room, I didn't want to kill it. I just didn't want it in my house.
You live in Texas, good sir. That's all I can say to that.
Well, it doesn't matter because the armadillo took care of it.
What is going on?
An armadillo, believe it or not, will eat a rattlesnake.
Yeah, right?
Or no, not armadillo. A possum will eat a rattlesnake. A possum will kill a snake.
Oh, yeah. Remember, awesome cartoon, Ricky Tikki Tavi back in the day. Awesome animated cartoon where he takes on the snakes. Great animation. What's going on? What's up, Groovy Snacks? Good to see you, brother. That's my buddy.
Groovy.
So Chaos, you know what toy I brought to share? Did you want to go over your giveaway toy before or after?
Oh, I think we can do it now. I think people would like to see what they have a chance at getting.
Right.
Next week, right here on Horizon Picks channel. It will be the first show in the month of August. And I have made a commitment that every first show of the month, I will give away a toy on Horizon Picks channel. And this time, it's going to be Mr. Sinister. This is the Mego type toy. And we're going to give this one away next week. The rules are simple. You gotta be here.
You must.
You've got to participate in chat.
You must.
That's it. I'm not even going to limit it to the United States. Anywhere in the world.
In the world.
If you win this, I will ship it to your location, no matter where you are in the world, provided you send me your address.
In the world.
In the world. I will not send this to the moon. The postage is outrageous.
That's right.
I'm laughing because I thought
now,
the postage is astronomical to send it to the moon, so I'm not doing that.
Are we limited to the current?
Next week's chat. They must be a participant in next week's chat. They must be here to win.
And they must be
not here, but in that, yeah.
And they must be part of this time continuum, not a parallel Earth out there existing. I think that's a good limitation too.
Well, it depends. If the U.S. Post Office delivers to them, yeah, I can do that.
That's it. Maybe we need to get with Promiscuous Time Traveler. He might have some insight on that.
But yeah, anyway, that's the basic rules. Are you must be here to win, and you know, I'm not even going to say you have to be subscribed to our channel, although obviously that would be appreciated.
No subscription?
You gotta be here. You gotta be here, and you gotta make yourself known.
I'm a coming.
So yeah, that's it. That's and
Michael Ironside's
cool stuff. I always wanted that figure of Aunt May, and I never was able to get it.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, absolutely. So you guys, you heard it here in the chat. Next week, free prize. Be here. Must be present to win. He gives
must participate in the chat.
Participate and be present. And then last month, this man gave away an awesome More Collectibles Evil Ernie
that was never claimed.
Chestbuster alien. Cannot believe the answer I just got on that one. Ah! I can't believe. Didn't claim it?
Did not claim it.
Oh.
I will give it away. I will try again on a future month.
Clutch his chest.
Yeah, everybody says they'll take it, but it's going to be a giveaway.
Dolls are waking up to the news.
Great. You summoned her. You summoned her. Now I have to put up with this.
Don't panic. What's up, Piffle Knob? Had to chime in on that one. What's up, Piffle? Yeah, absolutely. That it's just, didn't claim it. All right, so. All right, so
Patrick and I spent some time searching out to try to find out who was supposed to get it, and found out that the person that was supposed to get it never claimed it.
Oh, there's an idea, Mama Wolf. 2 for 1. I don't know. I think he had his heart set on.
We'll see. That might happen. It might not. It might be a special surprise giveaway to somebody at some point.
A surprise. All right. So as the doll's great. So I brought, it's Toys and Comics Talk. We're talking. We have some toys. I brought Uno toy tonight. And Chaos, I showed Patrick, you came on a little bit late. All good. I did show Chaos. This is a deluxe toy.
Oh, that toy just sucks.
What's that?
That toy just sucks.
Yeah, and
it sucks because it's not over here on my toy wall.
You didn't have this one. Okay, so we're getting, it's topical too. It's a little topical, right? We're talking about auctions. We're talking about like the when you're talking about the Marvel universe, right? There's the biggest not the biggest, but one of the biggest in the Marvel Universe, the Absorber of Worlds.
Hey, I don't buy everything anymore.
Besides him. So here we go.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
The Eater of Worlds.
It's hard to even show all the detail in the camera, but it's the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Galactus. Awesome figure. It's up and away on top of one of my display cases that you guys see during the shows. About 14 inches tall, highly detailed, awesome deluxe figure. So great stuff. Part of my love part of my collection. So if you see this out in the wild, make sure you get it if you can. Awesome fun. And it took, I believe it was 5 figures to buy open to piece this guy together. So to get the whole Galactus, and he's the Marvel Legends, so the regular Legends figures come up. So he is truly massive compared to the other. So again, a little topical. We're talking about auctions, like roundabouts. Like
I always wanted to see the Hulk go up against it.
Right?
The Hulk take on Galactus. I mean, that would be epic. Because the madder the Hulk gets, the stronger it gets.
Right.
What is the upper limit?
Ooh, Galactus destroys Raggedy Ann this Friday. There you go. Absorb.
With special guest referee.
That's right. With the Thing. So here we'll come back up to us three again. And I'll put him down up in here.
Yeah, she needs to grumble.
If I can prop him up here for a moment. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, he won't fit. Maybe. There we go. So he can chill for the rest of the show. Come on, Galactus, do it. You got to stand, man. All right, there we go.
I need to find a little air pump.
He's down there. Oh well.
Unsquash him.
Go like put him on my shoulder.
Wait a minute. Show that silhouette side of the Thing again. There, Chaos. Oh my God.
Hey.
Is that one of those big bank TikTok things there?
I have no idea.
The big bank variant of the Thing.
Do you know how this thing is old? This is from 1978. Let go of my wire, damn it.
It's like Galactus is like, I'm gonna punch you in the butt. So Galactus, right? Oh, there you go. All right.
Okay. We surrender.
Waka waka, you can't compete. So the idea of like, how about it, right? The Devourer of Worlds.
Yeah, Pac-Man always reminded me of the Langoliers, which is
what?
The Langoliers. It was a short story written by Stephen King under his pseudonym. Never read it?
I don't think I read that, no.
Basically, it's as you travel through time, there's these things that eat the time that you have come from.
Oh, boy.
And they're the Langoliers. And if you're not careful, they'll catch up with you.
Nether got it.
That's cool.
Nether is in the know.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, they eat the past.
Yeah.
So what about Galactus and Unicron, since they are both world eaters?
Mm-hmm.
And they are, well, at one time they were in the same universe, the Marvel Universe, remember?
Yeah.
That would have been fun.
The question is, though, and this was obviously Chaos people will know from is he necessary to, the Marvel Universe? And the answer was yes.
Oh, yeah, well, Without him, there is no Silver Surfer. There is no Fire Lord. There is no what's some of the other heralds that he's created over the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's this kind of and the idea that, and I know there was a whole thing where Reed Richards defended him, right? And then they were going to kind of try to put Reed Richards away because he was kind of defending the existence of Galactus, right? There was
after he beat him with the ultimate nullifier or something like that. Multiple. Yeah, Reed Richards beat him so many times. This guy's a joke. We can beat him. It's no big deal. We just.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
In the Jim Starlin Thanos series, they go into his backstory of where he came from, and I'm not going to spoil it for those out there, but I was a big follower of Jim Starlin's, because I mean, in my opinion, I think Jim Starlin kind of brought the whole Marvel cosmic, again, without Galactus you wouldn't have these great characters, but then without Jim Starlin you wouldn't have the characters as they are
developed.
Yes.
Development that they received.
And the Watcher, right?
Spoilers, Patrick Murphy is a huge Warlock fan, but you didn't hear it from me.
That's right.
I have to do this right fast since we just had somebody join the chat. Veronica Mika wins. Fatality.
Woohoo!
There you go. Yeah, I mean, well, how about even in Secret Wars? That was another awesome galactic, and the Beyonder is able to just like whoop, but the whole he's trying to basically get himself out of there the whole time. We learned some of that too. That's pretty cool. But Galactus doesn't even know what's going on,
Definitely, yeah. And how does this relate to auctions again?
Well, I was to say that was the whole thing, right? What if, right? That what if, and we've seen it. You and I have seen it. Whether it's somebody coming in and buying or absorbing all the lots in an auction. Is that great? Is it not great? Is that because I've done it, gone in and bought a whole bunch.
I think initially for the seller it's great. I think in the long run it isn't. It's definitely not good for the other buyers. It's a double-edged sword there.
Right.
Absolutely.
If it's something that happens once in a while, it's probably not that big a deal. But if it happens continuously, week after week after week, or auction after auction after auction, people are just going to abandon the auction, and it's going to end up a barren wasteland. Which
I remember
basically means a dead world, which is what Galactus would leave.
Right. That's the analogy, right? And the idea of, I remember even in some of, they came upon Galactus's like portal of all the ships and stuff that he had taken, right? And his stockpile of stuff. And that analogy was in my brain about, auctions and people and just like all of this consumption of stuff, interesting. And then like, to your point, it's like with auctions, it's like, you certainly want to have people have a chance, have a chance to buy, have a chance to bid, have a chance to even think they have a chance to, get an item and participate,
Well, and I mean, I'm going to take it a step further for the seller.
Exactly, William.
He
summed up what I was saying.
It creates a false sense of security because you can't, as a seller, you're obviously trying to make a little something, right? But you can't depend on one or two people to come in and be a devourer of stuff. as I just said, there's Galactus, the World Devourer. There's Unicron, the World Devourer. I don't know who the World Devourer in the DC universe is, but I'm sure there's one because there's always an opposite. So again, but it does.
I would say Darkseid would be the closest.
Darkseid's probably the closest.
I think Darkseid would be more Thanos' opposite.
Probably, yeah.
Well, Thanos was patterned after him.
Yeah. I did sort of know that.
Well, I think that even with Galactus, right? It's like what's left in his wake, right? It's just this whole, and that was some of the trials and tribulations of the Herald, right? The Silver Surfer, to kind of he was the one that was part of that, right? You know,
he was seeking out the worlds that would be able to sustain Galactus. That's his whole point. But then when he came across Earth, he went, "Hey, this place is pretty cool. I don't want to destroy it." And he became the Herald in order to prevent Galactus from destroying his home world.
Right. The Sun Eaters.
Yeah, the Sun Eaters would be pretty close. That's a DC thing. Sun Eaters would be.
I totally agree with that, Mama Wolf. I do. I think, having variety and things to bring to auction is super.
Yeah, there was one of Mike Rogers' auctions that for comic book steals and deals, where it seemed like everything he had was Silver Age. So I was bidding on it and I was winning almost everything, and I think people were getting pissed about it. But this is stuff that I want. But then when you bring up the more modern stuff, I wouldn't bid because I'm not interested in that.
Right.
And unless it was a Black Cat cover, in which case don't bid against it.
I do like that Black Cat cover.
I think Black Cat is such a cool character in the design.
In fact, me and Piffleknob, we were out in the wild and we seen that cover and we both pointed like, "Oh, chaos!"
It's the chaos cover.
And I could speak for myself. With a lot of auctions, even you guys, it introduced me to like Something is Killing the Children. I would never have found that, bought that, but then you guys would talk about it. I looked into it. I'm like, wow, this looks cool. And then I knew everybody had it.
I never. Not only have I never talked about it, I don't own any.
Oh, I went and got it. And I was like, wow, but I knew everybody kind of had certain issues, so I picked up just when others didn't bid, just to check it out, because it sounds so interesting, So
I do have the first. Stuff. I have the first 6 of that other one, the Department of Truth. I have the first 6 issues of that.
That is super popular.
But I haven't bought any more because the first 6 issues I have are Virgin variant covers, and of course, if you have the first 6 in Virgin variant, you kind of want all the rest the same way. So I just stopped buying it.
Yeah, Department of Truth, super popular. Absolutely.
Haha. I rarely bid on Haha. I've got a few of them.
And Ice Cream Man, that was another
Ice Cream Man, I don't have any. It's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I think a lot of it too now seems to be cool covers really kind of can dominate certain things.
Oh, I'm guilty of doing cover buys.
Right.
Did that on Saturday. I'm not going to bid. Joe Chiodo cover.
Depends what it is.
I'm buying that.
That was hard to pass. Yeah, that's an awesome one. So, and that's a good question to the chat, right? With auctions, how many of you all just have impulse bid on something just because you like the way it looked?
I just did that about 35 to 45 minutes ago.
Right? Just because you're like, ooh, that's,
Mm-hmm.
I've done it a couple of times on eBay.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
eBay. Well, I didn't even say eBay. I was just saying live. eBay.
But not today. I haven't done it today yet. Might be going to look for a Galactus.
Because you find, I mean, yeah, if you were say this like showed up on screen, and then you'd be like, ooh, it just depends what it is,
But that being said, rolling back to something that we said earlier, I wouldn't bid on it if I didn't have the funds.
Absolutely.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. If I can't, well, there's been one exception to that. I bought some magazines, and I told the person I'll buy them all, but you're going to have to wait a week or two for me to be able to pay you. He said, fine.
But then rolling it back to the top of the show, or top of when I came on the show, communication.
Yep.
Communication.
Yep. If I send you an invoice and you have had something happen in your life where you can't pay right then, but you still want it, shoot me an email. The worst I can say is, I'm sorry, I need the money now. The best that can happen is, okay, let's talk about this. Tell me when you can pay.
Oh my gosh, if somebody contacted me and said, I want A, B, and C, and we'll coordinate something, absolutely,
Right. I mean, but again, radio silence is.
Oh, you're saying just no communicate,
Yeah.
I have to address something in the chat. I do have a Hustler collection. It consists of 5 issues, 5 whole issues. I've tried to sell them numerous times. I've never been able to do it. I've had them since the 70s, and I've been trying to get rid of them.
Galactus is interested. You just woke him up. He's like, did somebody say Hustler? What's going on here?
He's the eater of worlds.
Devourer of worlds is like, wait, did someone say adult books? What's going on?
Now I do have a few years of Playboy. It starts in the early 60s and goes through the 80s or 90s. And I am missing a few issues, and I have a few that were harmed by somebody that was staying in the area that they were in.
I'm sure you're good for it, says Pearl. Yes, I'm sure he's.
Well, okay, so let me throw this at you, gentlemen. So, I'll say that for non-public speak.
Okay. All right. Is Galactus? No, our card shop. I don't think so. He was certainly pertinent to the conversation. I just think that, plus he was really cool, and he was really dusty. So
it's mostly he's really cool.
He's really cool. Yeah.
So now,
by the same token, let's say as a seller, I sell something at auction, and as I'm putting it in Mylar, I get a cover share. It is my responsibility to contact the buyer and say, look, this is what happened, and here's the picture of it. I'm not going to hold you to buying it, but if you still want it, we can reach an appropriate price.
Right.
It is my responsibility to do that, not just, well, that's the way it goes and send it to them, because that would be wrong.
No, I would never. I've had it happen. I've dropped an action figure by mistake, and it came off the backer card. Dented it. I've actually mistakenly dropped an action figure, then stepped on it because I tripped. And Chaos is absolutely right. It's just a dialogue. Here's what happened. We can totally refund, and then I'll be like, refund, and I'll give you a credit because I messed up. Like, how can I fix this? Yeah. And you hope that that's going to be resolved. That's all you can really do.
Now let me ask you, Horizon. Because somebody like me, I'd have to buy 3 of each of those figures.
Of this one?
Well, all the ones that went into made that figure, because I'd have to buy one to play with if I liked it enough.
Ooh, you need a lot for this one.
Then I'd have to buy one to collect, and then I'd have to buy one to open to put it all together.
Oh, you need.
No, wait. Why couldn't you play with? Or no, you only need 2. One to play with and one to put together. With the one to put together, because
you need
that has a
5
separate
to beat
piece.
him.
So you
needs
need 2 of each figure.
Right.
1 to keep, 1 to play with and build.
Okay, yeah. I guess I would 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could save you 30% on car insurance.
You heard it here first. We just became a Geico commercial.
If anybody,
I love those commercials for one reason. They contact me. Well, I can save you $500 on your insurance every month. Every month we can guarantee. We're going to say, well, okay. Do you want my address? What for? So you know who to send the check to. What check? The check you're going to send me because you're saving me $500 a month on my car insurance. Well, how much do you pay for your car insurance? About $450 every 6 months. And they always hang up on me, and I've never figured out why.
he's like, hello. Oh, all right.
I got one of those calls today. This is my favorite answer whenever I get a call that I don't know. Caller, you're on the air. Go ahead. And then I get like,
The best.
hello? Like, caller, you're on the air. Go ahead. And then they start their spells like, caller, you do realize that you called WKRP in Cincinnati, and I'm Johnny Fever. Click.
Right. I will always try, if they really bother me, I'll do something totally off. Like, I'll be like, so Windows 10 admin network settings, and I just will go right into some like technical. And they're like, hello? I'm like, yeah, so I'm in the control panel. And then they're just like, what? Just like lose them in something technical. And then they're just like, click.
Yeah, that's fun.
Again, I've said this before on multiple channels. I'm not going to ever downplay somebody who's actually working. Okay, you're out there, you're making a paycheck, you're doing your thing. I just don't want to be involved with your job, buddy.
Yeah, that's not really.
I got a great phone call today. This is Discover. We're just here to let you know your card is about to expire. And I go, really? And hung up on it. Now, why would I hang up on Discover? Well, probably because my card's good through 2026.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it is amazing how much they're able to.
It's just an amazing figure.
Veronica loves how that you are committed to holding up Galactus for the past half hour there. Horizon.
I am committed to what I'm doing. Yes. Absolutely.
I got one of those. But mine has actually sunken into my hand.
I'm trying to do the link because we're almost at the top of the hour. I'm multitasking. I'm trying to find our auction link so I could put that in.
Oh, I got it.
I have the whole thing here. Let me just really quickly grab it. Where are we at? Yeah. And I can definitely, let me see here. There we are, from Friday, right? Yes. Okay. We'll throw this in. And we just wanted to have a quick hangout, talk about some stuff. There you go. I'll throw this in here.
Kyle, is he still a friend?
Is he still? Who's a friend? Piffle's here for Galactus. All right, brother. There you go. There he is.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just read that too. Wow.
Kyle, basically, I had a friend open 3 collectible Star Wars soda cans that were sitting in our basement, not in a fridge. Pulled them off the shelf of collectibles and drank 3 of them before I went into the basement. First one tasted bad, so we put it down and opened a different one. It was like a decade old.
Ew! Oh, that's.
My question is he still a friend?
It tasted so bad. Oh, that's the worst. Ew.
Why would you do that? Why would you go just for... Oh, here's your sign.
Raider, good to see you.
Raider wins. Raider. Ooh. Ooh.
What did I do? Just click what? Did I mess up the link?
Oh, no. What?
2 days left. Oh, you're first. Card shop, you're always first, man.
That's only 2 days left.
Only 2 days left. That's right. Only 2 days. So, yeah, we're at about an hour, guys. Just wanted to chat, catch up, do the Tuesday talking about a little bit about auctions.
And don't forget, make sure you're here next Tuesday night for this.
That's right. Well, this way. Ooh, Galactus likes it. He's pointing. Look. Yeah. Nice. So I'll throw the stream, or anybody contact me on Instagram, anybody in the chat if you want to come backstage and hang out after the show. We're going to wrap this up right now. I'll go over to you, Chaos. What would you like to add?
Oh, let's see. I'm dropping a video tomorrow morning if I remember to make it tonight before I go to bed. And then actually I could make it tomorrow morning, but I won't. I'll make it tonight. And then Thursday night, I'm going to preview the comic that I'm going to give away next week. You don't want to miss that. It's a good one. I'll give you a hint. It's a mainstream comic, and it starts with the letter W. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Friday night, I'm supposed to be somewhere. Oh, yeah, the auction. That's listed in the chat.
Bunch of cool guys. Are you good? Is that it, Chaos?
Oh, I never checked that email. I'll have to go back and check that email. Sorry, Chris. No, I wasn't talking specifically about you. I've got 4 people that have not paid yet. But I know you're good for it, so I wasn't too worried about you.
All right. We'll head on over to Patrick. What do you have to send us out?
Well, I have got some interesting things going on in Patrick Murphy land. So tomorrow night, Late Night Live with Patrick Murphy, starting at 12:30 a.m. That's going to be on Thursday. Then Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be on the Two Beardos. That's right, Nitty Pie and Backroad Bitter. Chucks has invited me to be on panel, so I'm going to be there Thursday night as well. Am I really doing 4 shows on a Thursday?
You are popular as heck.
Who is my booking agent?
Okay, just show up, say hi, and then you can leave.
So, and then 9:30, I believe Thursday, I will be with Mr. Chaos and Horizon again on his channel. Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Cajun Roots Reseller Live. Going to be on that auction panel. Friday night, as the aforementioned link up above there, I will be with these cool gentlemen. Saturday, I'm going Radio Silence.
Silence is Goldie. All right. All right. Go back over to me. Hey, he thanks you. I thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Gosh, it's Tuesday. Okay, yeah, like these guys said, tomorrow's Wednesday night. I'll be on. I didn't see him tonight in the chat. Diecast tomorrow night on his channel, 9 o'clock. He has his auction. I'll definitely be on there with Darth and maybe some other folks. I know Chaos sometimes sells with us. That's tomorrow night. And then obviously Patrick's show tomorrow night, late night. Thursday, we'll be back on Chaos. And then Friday, right on this channel, 10 o'clock, guys. Come hang out with us. It's epic, like Galactus. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll bring you out to our final PSA.
The repetitive part of the show. Don't forget, before you handle the comments, your cards, collectibles, your Galactus toys. Make sure you wash your hands. It's good for your comics, good for your collectibles, good for your toys. Mostly, it's good for your health. And with that, we'll see you next time.
Ooh, awesome, guys. Thanks for hanging with us. Have a great week. We'll be seeing you. Bye.